Hi everyone, it is Miss Young again, and today we are going to be doing another painting video. I'm so excited. Let's get started. For this video, I'm going to be doing 3 colors, okay? You do not have to do the same colors as me. You can choose different colors. It is totally up to you, whatever you want. You could do blue, green, and orange. You could do red, orange, and purple. You get to decide. It's totally up to you. But I'm going to use light blue, pink, and purple. And for each color that I use, I need 1 paper plate. So pink is gonna have its own paper plate, light blue is gonna have its own paper plate, and purple is going to have its own paper plate. Now, if you don't have paper plates and you just wanna use like, maybe you have like a plastic bowl, or you have a little cup, or maybe, you know, you have your own paint palette. I mean, it's totally up to you. If you don't have a paper plate, I'm sure there's something else that you can find that you can use. And again, you do not have to use these colors. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep my white paint off to the side just in case, because I might end up using that too. We'll see. But to start off, I'm going to take, oh, you know what? I didn't tell you the other things that we're gonna be using. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. We're gonna rewind. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, purple, light blue, pink, 3 paper plates. I have my paper already taped down and ready to go, so I'm gonna have those nice clean lines all the way around. And then I have 2 pieces of string. So find some yarn, some string, some thread anywhere. Doesn't matter what color it is, doesn't matter how long it is. I mean, mine is, you know, it's probably like, you know, half the size of my arm. It goes from like my elbow to my fingertips. Doesn't have to be too long, it's totally up to you. But I have those. And then I have a tiny cup of water. Now, you don't need very much water for this, just a little itty bit, okay? Just a little bit of water. So, yarn, paintbrush, 3 paint colors, keeping my white off to the side just in case, cup of water, tape, paper, and paper plates. 1 for each color. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take 1 color and a little teeny tiny itty bitty bit, little tiny bit of water, and mix it on our paper plate. So watch, just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, can we see that? Yeah, we can see that. It's barely any. We don't need very much. And then I'm gonna put the purple, maybe like a quarter size of purple, right there. And then I'm going to mix it together. Uh-oh, I didn't clean this paintbrush very well, so it's a little bit hard. And, you know, the paint kind of dried on the inside of the paintbrush, so it's kind of hard. So I'm going to mix it together as best as I can. I don't want it to be too watery, but I want that paint to be thin. I don't want it to be thick. I want it to be, you know, a little runny. And then I'm going to put this off to the side, and I'm going to do it again, but with a different color. Little tiny bit of water. Ah, that's enough. Little bit of water and blue paint, quarter size, just like that. And then I don't want to get, you know, I don't want to get my purple mixed in there, so I'm going to use a different clean paintbrush. You can either clean off the one that you use to mix with the purple, or just grab another paintbrush if you have one nearby and do the same thing. Mix that water. Again, just a little splash of water. You don't want very much, just a little bit, because we don't want it to be too watery, or else your colors will not stand out. And then you just mix them together, just like that. Okay, off to the side. And last but certainly not least, I'm gonna do my pink. Oh, water first. It doesn't really matter. If you do the water first or second, it's okay. Just a little bit. Okay, woo! Made me nervous. There we go. Quarter size. And again, I have another clean paintbrush standing by so that I can mix these together. Try to get all that water and paint mixed together as best as you can. You know, and if you need more, we'll see. We might need more. Who knows? We're gonna find out. Alrighty. So now that I have all 3 colors, purple, light blue, and pink mixed in. I'm gonna move them off to the side just for a minute. We don't wanna leave them sitting too long because we don't want them to dry, but since that water is mixed in with it, it shouldn't dry right away. Okay, now we're gonna experiment here because I'm curious to see if the white paint will do anything. So I'm gonna take some white paint, put it on my paper. I'm hoping we can see that in the, oh good, we can see that in the video. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a large paintbrush. You don't have to do this part, it's totally up to you. I'm just gonna experiment because I like to experiment when I do projects. And I'm gonna paint half of my paper, not the whole thing, but half of my paper with white paint because I wanna see if when we do this, if having white paint on there changes anything. So I'm just covering it, just half of it in white paint. You don't have to do this. This is just for Miss Young to see. Now, I'm gonna leave this half without paint and then this half with paint. And let's see if this activity does anything different. If you wanna do this, go for it, absolutely. If you wanna paint half of your paper white, then we'll see. Because I'm interested to see if the colors will do anything different when they touch each other while they're wet. So we'll find out. Put this somewhere where you hopefully have a tissue ready to go so that we can not get it all over the tables. And here we go, I'm super excited. Okay, we're gonna start with the purple. I don't need the paintbrush, so I'm gonna try to get that paint off of the paintbrush as best I can. And then don't put that on the table, put it off to the side. And then we're gonna take our string and we are going to lay our string in the purple. And it's gonna get a little bit messy, so be ready for your fingers to get paint on them. Like it's gonna happen, it's okay. You know, definitely don't be wearing your nicest clothes when you do this. Don't have on your fanciest shoes or your coolest flip-flops because, you know, we don't wanna ruin our stuff. Okay, so I'm mixing my string up in there. And here we go. I'm gonna take this string and all I'm gonna do is lay it however I want and then pull it across and see what happens. Ooh, it's kind of interesting. I don't know, I can't decide if I like it better on the side that has white paint or if I like it on the side that is just the plain paper. You know, they kind of both have, you know, both kind of look a little bit different. All right, I'm gonna put it back in the purple again. Really mix it on in there. If you run out of paint with your string, you know, then you just pour more paint. Mix it in with some more water and keep going. But this is kind of cool, you know? It's called abstract art. I'm gonna say that again. It is called abstract art. And abstract is when there isn't really anything on the paper that means something. So like, there's not a horse, right? I didn't draw a horse. I didn't draw a sailboat. I didn't draw, you know, a mermaid or a butterfly. It's kind of just, there's nothing really to look at other than just some cool designs and some pretty colors. So that's what it means when something is abstract. When it's just, you know, it's just a cool design and pretty colors. There's not really any picture there to look at. You know, like with any object, like a horse or a house or a boat or a airplane or anything like that. Okay, taking my new string, the purple string, this is messy. This can go in the trash over there. But now we're gonna do the pink, so I have a new piece of string. And I'm probably gonna have to cut another piece of string for when I do the blue. Let's get that all mixed in there. Okay, and here we go. Bam. Ooh, that pink adds a really cool color to it. See, you'll notice my hands, they're messy. It's okay. We will be all right. Make sure you have an old shirt on. You know, maybe I want to kind of throw it around just a little bit. Now, I'm gonna do this, but I don't recommend that you do this. I don't want to see any of this. That's not safe. That's not good. You're gonna make a mess. You're gonna get paint all over your clothes, and even if they're dirty clothes, you know, even if they're supposed to get paint on them, it's not a good idea. So don't go crazy. Control your body movements, and just, you know, just put some paint on the paper you know, in a fun and kind of crazy way, but in a gentle way. You know, don't throw paint. Throwing paint is never a good idea unless, you know, you have the carpet covered and the walls covered and the table covered. So just, you know, be gentle. Don't go crazy. Now you'll notice, like I said, you know, my table's getting messy, so I'm definitely gonna have to wipe that up. And I'm gonna need another piece of string, which all I do is I have my yarn right here. I pull some out and I get my scissors and I try to do this without getting paint all over my scissors. Oh, too late. That's okay. That's the fun thing about art. Art is messy. All right, I'm really, really hoping that this blue is gonna come out really, really cool. So let me make sure that it's mixed. Okay. There you go. All right, all right. Okay, then I put this off to the side so I can clean it later. And then let's get that yarn in there. Oh, I love this baby blue color. It is so pretty and so much fun. I really like it. It's awesome. So I don't know. I don't think I really see any difference with me putting white paint on the paper beforehand. So I think I didn't really need to do that step. But that's okay. That's why we experiment in art. Ooh, this one is a little extra watery. It really drags. I like it. I might need a dark color because I've got three really light colors, you know? I've got like light pink, the purple isn't a very dark purple, and this is definitely not a dark blue. So maybe I can, you know, find a dark color. Maybe throw in a dark blue. I'm gonna tell you guys, dark blue is like one of my favorite things, you know? I just love it. I think that dark blue is just so pretty. You know, I can't help myself. So, since I'm done with my light blue, I'm just gonna throw some dark blue on over top of this without, you know, making a huge mess, which no promises. Don't forget, just a little teeny tiny bit of water. There we go. That might have been a little bit too much. Hopefully not. We'll see. And let's mix that rope in there too. Ooh, oh, I like it. Yeah, so we have so many light colors that we really needed a dark color to kind of balance things out. You know, you never want everything to be too light or too dark. You want to try to find that balance in there somewhere. So this one's gonna be super cool. I can already tell. I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, you guys, look at that. Whoa, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, it adds such a cool look to it. Okay, I don't want to do too much because, you know, if I do too much, then it'll completely make all the other pretty colors disappear, and that would be so sad. So I don't want to do too much. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead, because if I overdo it, you know, then it's just too much. See, I can't even help myself. I want to keep going, but I gotta stop. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cool. Now, we noticed the mess. I see it. I know that you see it. We definitely want to make sure that we wash our hands. This hand seems to be doing okay. I got a couple of little spots that I need to clean, but this hand definitely needs to be cleaned. Your paper plates, these guys can all go into the trash can. Please do not chew on the string. I don't know why that idea just popped into my head that I would, you know, have a student that would chew on the string, but definitely don't do that, because paint is very, very bad for your tummies. So we want to try to keep the paint out of our mouth as much as possible. So don't chew on the string, you know, definitely don't stick a paintbrush up your nose. I know, I'm silly, I just can't help it. All right, let's peel this tape off and finish up this video, because, oh man, this is so cool, you guys. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, I love blues and purples and pinks. I think they're just so pretty. And you know, even though we didn't cover all the white space, it still has this really nice border because we put the tape on there. And you know, I just love having nice clean borders around the outside of my artwork. It makes everything just come together so nicely, which is awesome. So there you have it. I think that is amazing. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. This is so cool. Okay, last but certainly not least, very important, make sure that you put your name on the back, or, you know, make sure it's dry. Don't flip it over while it's still wet, or put your name down in the bottom corner, and then you are totally good to go. You guys, this is amazing. I think I'm gonna have to hang this in my house. This is awesome. Super cool. I hope that you enjoyed making yours. I hope that you didn't make too much of a mess, and make sure that any mess that you did make, you definitely clean up. I will see you guys next time. Bye.